Hello, my name is Bethany and I'm your facilitator for this workshop. It's very nice to meet you. I want to begin by telling you a little bit about myself, starting with why I find video for teaching and learning so very interesting. It all began way back. Such a ham. Video is not good for hams. Okay, so it started with my doc program, which was all online, and it was a good solid program for instructional design for online learning. It was taught completely or almost completely in the discussion forums. Now I love discussion forums, always have, found them very useful teaching and learning tools. But to be honest with you, by the end of the program, it felt very repetitive after several months or several quarters of reading and discuss every week. I really started to get disengaged because it just felt so repetitive. And that's saying something, because really I like to learn just for the sake of learning. It doesn't have to go anywhere or anything like that. So I started thinking to myself, if I'm feeling disengaged with the discussion forums because they feel so repetitive when that's the only thing going on, how must those students feel who didn't like discussion forums to begin with? So that started my journey toward looking into video and audio for online teaching and learning. And that led me to helping faculty use audio and video more in their courses. And that led me to you today. So a little bit about how I got started. Now, some more about me, and I'll try and relate it to video. I like to learn how to do things. So, for example, I am learning how to knit, and there's nobody in my vicinity that I personally know that knits, and so I'm learning how to knit via video. Now, this is great, and I have this DVD that's got some fabulous videos on it, but of course there's tons of stuff in YouTube that I also make use of, and it was free. And there it was, a few keyword searches, and voila, I'm not a great knitter, but I'm getting better. What else? I'm a gadget geek. I love gadgets. It's a sickness, I can't help myself. Don't tell anybody. But I love gadgets. So the Flyer came out, HTC 7-inch tablet, which is a touchscreen interface, and also allows me to pen tab, and I can draw on the screen and then I can share it. Anyway, learning about technology, whether how to use it or how to dig into the guts, which I also like to do, it's also great for video. Lots of places online that'll teach you stuff like that too. So that's something else I like. I'm also a big fan of cyber ethics, and while I have a book here as a visual demonstration in this video, I also like to look at TED Talks and other videos where people are discussing issues of ethics with technology. I think it's really important, and I find it very interesting, so I do a lot with that. I love learning languages, and my current 2 languages, they're very hard, that I'm trying to learn are Chinese and Hindi. And while I have some traditional formats here, a workbook, flashcards, very helpful, I also find video learning of languages particularly effective. And there are some wonderful online communities where I can engage with people in video discussion, video chat, and also watch videos of native speakers. And so there are some other things that are related to me personally. I do love learning foreign languages and that tie into video. Anything else? Oh, yes. I love to cycle. And this is a picture of my husband and me in front of the Golden Gate Bridge. We cycled all around San Francisco, across the Golden Gate Bridge, into the Marin Headlands, over to Yosemite, down through Death Valley, over through most of the state or national parks in Utah, and then over into Colorado. Yeah, that was really fun. Love long distance cycling. And I learned a lot about cycling, how to repair bicycles, for example, and about places to go for cycling, all on videos, all online. So a little bit about me. Thank you so much for attending to my video here. I hope that it gives you a little bit of insight into who I am, and I look forward so much to learning more about you. Thank you, and have a lovely day.